Good morning, Nicole. An exciting job to do this morning for your English, and that is to make your own miniature dictionary for Roald Dahl words. Not a big, massive one with loads of words in like this, but we've just got 8 words that we can add to our little mini Roald Dahl dictionaries. And I'm going to show you that what we are going to do. The first thing that we need to do is we need to make our little booklet, and I'm going to do that under the visualizer. So bear with me while I change my camera to get to the visualizer. And to do this, to make your little dictionary, you are going to need a piece of paper. Now it's going to become a bit clearer in a minute because my folding will make the paper smaller. So you need a piece of A4 paper, and this could be normal paper, but if you've not got a plain piece of A4 paper, you could take a page out of a workbook very carefully, neaten up the edges, and as long as it's about A4 size, it will be okay. So the first thing that we do is we fold it in half, and I run my fingers a couple of times along that crease just to make it nice and folded. Then we're going to fold it. We fold it in half. We're going to fold it into 4 pieces now. Now, when you fold things into a whole into 4 equal pieces, that means I'm folding it into quarters, like that. And then I'm going to fold it one more time. Did you see what I did? I used my fingers along the creases. And then I'm going to fold it one more time. So if I fold my whole into 8 pieces, which is what this will be, I'm folding it into 8ths. So I've got my folded piece of paper, and I've gone up along all of the edges to make sure that it's really nicely folded because I want to make my little book. Now I'm going to open it up, but not totally. I'm going to open up. There's a bit here. These bits are the 2 sides that come together. We don't want that side. We want the side with the fold along here. And we've got this bit from here to here that we need to cut. So I'm going to get my very special scissors. Scissors. You know I always say scissors, don't you? My pineapple scissors. And I'm going to cut from the fold just to the middle like that. And then I've got my flap just like that. And then this is where it gets a bit tricky. And Mrs. Nicholls has done one that went wrong, so it might go wrong for you, and that's fine. I'm going to open it up. Can you see that it's like a mouth? We could almost make that into a craft project, couldn't we? Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I need to bring that together. You see, it's like a cross, and then I fold it around, and ta-da! Hopefully, fingers crossed, we have a little book. Now we've got the front cover, and then we've got the first 2 pages, and then some more pages, and then some more pages, and some more pages, and then there's the back cover. Now, we're not going to start by doing a front cover, writing, Roald Dahl dictionary, which we could do at the beginning, and we're not going to start by doing a little blurb about what a dictionary is at the back, but we could do that too. Okay, when we finish doing the inside, we're going to be focusing on the inside pages. And to do that, I want us to be able to write some words inside our little mini Roald Dahl dictionary. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you or remind you what it might look like on the page. Now, I'm going to choose one of the words that you have got. I'm going to change my visualizer now to make it a bit lower. I'm just going to put it back onto the little mug that I've got. I'm going to refocus it. I am going to have a little look at the word, one of the words that you've got on the blog to order. Rumpeldumpus. I love that word. Now it's a name. It's a noun. So it's got noun there. So you notice about Rumpeldumpus, it is written in blue writing, but it's slightly bolder, isn't it, to make it stand out. It's got the word noun. It says it's a very noisy fuss or protest. So you might have a rumpus, means a fuss or a protest. So it's got there a definition underneath the bold bit there, and then it is put it into a sentence so that we know how it works in real when you write it in a sentence. If an animal is very fierce and you is putting it in a cage, it will make a tremendous rumpeldumpus. I like that. The BFG says that. I could not write that. I could write something like, what a rumpeldumpus you are making, children. when I was in the classroom, couldn't I? So we're going to use this way that this is set out with the bold writing and then a definition and putting it in a sentence in our dictionary. But not just that, we are also going to make sure that the words we put in are in alphabetical order. So if you think Rumpeldumpus is the one that comes first in the alphabet, you would start with that one. I'm not going to tell you where the Rumpeldumpus is because you need to do the working out first. So I'm going to use a pen, and you can use felt tips or crayons, and I'm going to very carefully write in my best handwriting, Rumpeldumpus. I've just got to check how the us is spelt, Rumpeldumpus, and I've got that in bold there. Okay. Then I'm going to write the definition underneath. Now, if you remember, you can do these things in your very own words. It's a very noisy fuss. So that's what it is. I've got the word, I've got the definition. Now I need to write it underneath. I've got to put it into a sentence. Now you might have all sorts of pens that you could do this with. I'm going to make it up on my own. I'm not going to use the example from the dictionary. I'm going to be, oh, my pen's, this one's a bit dry. What? Oh, I'm not going to have that. I'm going to turn it over and see whether the other side is better, but it's a bit more of a slightly different pen. Oh no! How did my nice pen get dry? That's what I want to say. Okay, let's try this. Different colour. Oh, that's better. What a Rumpeldumpus. When you get to the end of the page, look, I can just do a little dash like that. A Rumpeldumpus. You are making. I'm going to make this year 4. Year 4, because I'm saying it, I'm going to put it into some inverted commas actually. What a Rumpeldumpus you are making year 4. Said, or I could use a better word than said, couldn't I? I'll put Mrs. N, otherwise I'm going to run out of room. So what I've done, even though I had a bit of a problem with my juicy pen, I've done the name of the word, I've done the definition, and then I've tried to put it into a sentence. And just by chance, I've actually had to use inverted commas. I don't know whether anybody's spotted something that I have actually missed out. I have just spotted it. I'm going to tuck in some punctuation there just before the inverted comma, because otherwise it wouldn't be right, would it? Now, you could, if you wanted to, you could draw a picture. Okay, I'm going to have lots of people, and they're making a lot of Rumpeldumpus. They are shouting and playing. Don't have to be naughty. It could just be having a crazy time, like sometimes you might have at a party. So you can have lots of people, and they could be shouting out, "Hi!" And this one could be going, blah 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 blah, and all of those sorts of things. This one could be thinking, "Oh, what a Rumpeldumpus!" And you could be seeing if you could do a little drawing underneath. So, okay, I'm getting carried away now with my drawing. But you can do all of those sorts of things, can't you? And you can spend a lot of time making your work really, really super smart. So, that is my first one that I've needed to order. Now, I've got to do another one. Now, the one that comes after needs to be in the correct alphabetical order to go on this page. You could actually do 2 words on one page. And then you could turn on the next page and you could do another one with an illustration and so on to make your little dictionary. Okay, would I have one that begins with A or over here? No, it has to be in alphabetical order. That's really, really important. So to be successful at this, you need to get your words from the blog and you need to order them alphabetically first. So that's the first thing you do. The second thing that you need to do is you need to write the word in bold. The third thing you need to do is do a definition. Definitions are, you can write them in your own words, but they are on the blog. And then you've got to see if you can put it into a sentence underneath. Okay, now, and then obviously put them in alphabetical order. Once you've done it, you could then have a front cover, and you could have Roald Dahl dictionary, but you could do it in bubble writing. Okay, couldn't you? And you could have a selection of the words that Roald Dahl uses, and maybe in different bold colours all the way around, couldn't you? Like froth-boggling is one of my favourites. And then on the back, you could do a little blurb. And on your blurb, you could say, this is a little dictionary, or a petite, that's a nice word instead of little, isn't it? A petite dictionary to help you know what Roald Dahl's fog-boggling words are all about, or something like that. So, but you can be as creative as you like, okay? But do make sure that your words are alphabetical in your tiny, petite little dictionary, okay? Yours is going to be so much better than mine. Right then, now let's just do a right click and switch my camera back to Mrs. Nicholls. Oh, there I am. It always makes me jump when I come on the screen. So have a go at doing that. Can't wait to see your little dictionaries. That would be wonderful. Can I just remind you, if you've not gone on Google Classrooms yet, we really need to try to get you on this week, because after half term, all of the work is going to be on Google Classrooms. So this week is our week to try to get you sorted so that you feel comfortable and logging on to it. Okay, and if you've got any problems whatsoever, give me a bell. It's not email me, and I will phone you up, and I will help you to get on if it's a trouble. Okay, and we'll work it through together because it's a new thing. All right. Can't wait to see these dictionaries. I'm so excited. Have an amazing day. I'll see you soon. Bye.